Alright guys, we're back for the next day out here. You can see everything how I left it yesterday. Looks like my mastic's nice and dry. I got my first two pieces of insulation cut here. My brother's running late this morning because of the kids. So as soon as he gets here, we'll get this line set pulled like I wanted to. And I'll start doing some brazing stuff and pull off of wrapping this. We can do that. We can do that after we get this line on test. Beautiful. All right, well, I'm down there wrapping. I'm gonna have my brother go ahead and mount this thermostat first. The Focus Pro P200. I drew him a little diagram so he knows how to hook it up. I'm gonna go back down there and do some wrapping while he's doing that, and then we'll get that line set pulled. All righty. A sec. Alright guys, I don't know where the camera cut off there, but we got the line set in place. And as you can see, I got him strapped so he's off the joist so he doesn't transfer any vibration upstairs. I think I'm going to take a break from the crawl. I'm going to go do the outside first, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Alright, Matt's going to grab the rake to rake this dirt back. We got our hammer pins here, we got our clamps, got our piece of pipe here. We're going to measure and cut where we need it, and our hammer drill with our 1/4 inch masonry bit. Got to rake back some of the dirt so we can get a little bit lower. There you go. Perfect. 97 inches on a good day. Alright, we got her all in place. We're not even going to put any clamps on it. We just compacted some dirt in there. It'll hold just fine. Electrician's going to take a couple fish sticks and get his electrical through there too. There's plenty of room in this 3-inch ABS. That'll protect it for when they go to start framing up their deck and stuff. If they're dumb enough to hit this right here, then we got serious problems, but should be good to go as far as protecting it. We're going to get some torches and start brazing the outdoor unit first. Alright guys, I almost had one of my patented freak out moments, but I'm like, where the hell's my filter dryer? It is inside the unit. So if any work ever needs to get done on this unit, as far as opening up the refrigeration side of things, or the line set side of things, I would definitely remove it from there and put it out here. So that's cool. Don't have to worry about a filter dryer on this one. I'm going to go ahead and get this tied in, and we'll do some brazing. Looking pretty good, huh? And then I tucked it this way so the electrician's got an easy way to get his electrical through there, no problem. And then we'll get some fill dirt and we'll backfill and get this guy in there good so he can't wiggle around. But yeah, let's do some brazing. Let's make the most of this beautiful day. Looking pretty good. Happy with it. Keep the nitro flowing. I'm going to go down below. Looks pretty good. Alright, I got my coil panel off. Let's get this TXV on there. Pretty tight in here. My line set's right there behind me. Alright, TXV's in place. Got my equalizer line there. Got my valve body there. You know, they should just make all matchups with TXVs. I don't know why we play this game, but shoot. I better make sure there's not an orifice in there that I didn't take out. I better take that back loose. See, that's why I hate this. Just do one or the other. Don't make it for both. Oh, I can't see in there. Let's see if I can get my camera in there. That's what I'm gonna know. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Okay, well, let's hope everything works right. I didn't see a piston anywhere, so maybe that's field installed too. I don't know. All right, guys, I got my suction line piped in. That post is the what do you call it? The bane of my existence. Really uncomfortable to work right there, and in hindsight I wouldn't have connected this flex yet because it's kind of in the way, but whatever. Slow working down here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him braced in. I'm gonna get my liquid line braced in, and we'll go we'll go get this thing pumped up to I'll pump it up to about 300 probably, but there she be. whole time. God dang it. Oh, my back's hurting. Maybe you should get yourself a sled. I'm just kidding, maybe I should. It's a lot more awkward than it looks, so if I look like I don't know what I'm doing. Up here. Should be good. All right, time to do this 3/8. It's taking way too long down here. Can't get comfortable. Can't get comfortable. I put my shoulder in this post about 50 times. It hurts. Nowhere to get comfortable. Try not to burn this insulation. Try not to hit my knobs like I just did. Okay. This ain't bad right here. I just don't want to be coming back down here to fix a leak. Should be good. Let's go pump her up. You can get these Schraders back in there. It's all dinged up. Yeah, I know it's kind of a weird angle, huh? I'm gonna get my hose on here. Pump her up 400? No, 300. To roughly 3-inch. I don't see any leaks imminent, unless I'm leaking down below. That would suck. Sorry about the lighting, it's not the best, or the view. Back that off and see if we're dropping at all. We're leaking. Gosh darn it. Yeah, really right there? Sometimes that happens from my nitro. Son of a gun. Alright, let's drain it out and patch that up. We'll go get my torches to make sure I don't have any leaks down below. I only had about 2 psi going through there, if that. Get my brother down here. He can probably tuck most of the stuff in this box here. I'll get him down here with some garbage bags tomorrow, but I wanted to show you guys while I'm down here getting my torches. Look at this big, bad, beautiful truck line here. Look pretty good. Back to our equipment. Another thing I don't like is that that bathroom and that bedroom run are off of a Y. They don't, so we're not going to build up back pressure. So we'll see how everything flows first, and I might damper those off or reconfigure them somehow later. I'm going to just come back at a later date. I just didn't want to take more apart than I had to. All right, let's grab those El Torchos right there, and let's go up and fix my little pinhole leak caused by my nitrogen flow. All right, I got just a little trickle of nitro going through there. Catch this guy up. Nice, it's right on top. And you can see it. Probably don't even need to add any material. There we go. Let's see what that does for us. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Stupid cord, stay out of the way. See if we can get her up to 300. With the valve off, let's keep going. Lots of kids running around here today, so I'm trying not to get them in any of the video. There we go. Let's see where that stabilizes at. Alright guys, she held at about 315. About half an hour. Let's let the pump do its thing here. Pull her down. I'm going to go finish up the ductwork down below. Wrap in and put those dampers in and get those last 3 runs tied in. Down back in the crawl where I belong. That's kind of cute. Family went and got their handprints in the concrete. Which all looks pretty good. Very happy with how this job's turning out from beginning to end. Alright guys, I'm all wrapped back to there. All I really got left is to fill in that little 90 there. And then I got to finish up my Y there and my squared around, and then my return squared around on the other side, and then I'll finally be done wrapping. But got all my dampers in my runs there. Got my flexes there waiting in the wings. Let's go ahead and get them all connected. Then I'll be done on this side too. All right, last one of the job right here. Nice to be laying on my back here. Oh. Shit coming off for nothing. Take your time, get your air bubbles out of your tape. Always take your time. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, there's our last 3 pretty beads in a row. Like I said, they're all nice and panduit, strapped up with the panduit gun. I got it taped all the way around with metal tape. I got them strapped all good. Looking good. I strapped that on the other side of the post because we got that plug I didn't want to block right there, so it makes a little bit of a turn. Don't call me out on it. Just about done with the ductwork completely. All I have to do now is, like I said, finish wrapping this Y, this squared around, and then the return squared around. Let's get on it. Alright guys, I did a little more insulating. I'm not going to bore you with that, of course. You see me do that enough. Let's go see what our vacuum pump's at here. Give it a second. 244. Let's give it a quick decay test, and we'll at least get the charge dumped, factory charge dumped today. We'll be able to fire this guy up tomorrow. Alright guys, decay test went well. I got the factory charge dumped in. Like I said, I can just run it in cooling tomorrow and top the charge off. Easy to charge. I got a chart right there, right on the outside of the unit. It's actually a pretty good idea by Coleman. We'll get everything all cleaned up here. A little bit of wrapping to do in there. Get my drains in, my low voltage tied in, and we are done with this project. So tomorrow will be the finishing day. We're getting there. I have a sales call coming up, so I'm taking off. Like usual, got to keep selling the work so I can keep installing the work. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you tomorrow.